The old house at the end of Elm Street had always been a topic of hushed conversations among the locals. Its imposing Victorian architecture, adorned with intricate, decaying details, loomed over the neighborhood like a sentinel of darkness. Nobody knew who lived there, or if anyone lived there at all, for the place had been abandoned for as long as anyone could remember. But on a moonless night, curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to unlock its secrets. The moment I set foot on the creaky porch, an eerie feeling washed over me. The wind whispered through the gnarled trees, their branches clawing at the windows. I pushed the heavy wooden door open, and it groaned, as if in pain. The air inside was dense with the smell of age and neglect. The foyer was a grand but decaying space, with a sweeping staircase leading to the upper floors. A dusty chandelier hung ominously overhead, its crystals reflecting pale, ghostly light. Cobwebs dangled from the ceiling like macabre decorations, and I had to swipe them away to clear a path. As I ventured deeper into the house, the atmosphere grew colder, and the silence grew heavier. The walls were lined with portraits of stern-faced individuals, their eyes following me with an unsettling intensity. Each step echoed through the empty halls, making it impossible to shake the feeling that I was not alone. My exploration led me to a door at the end of a dimly lit corridor. Its handle was icy to the touch, and as I turned it, the door swung open without resistance. Inside, I found a room bathed in an eerie blue glow. Antique mirrors covered the walls, reflecting distorted images of myself, trapped in a never-ending hall of mirrors. I felt a shiver run down my spine as I realized the mirrors were adorned with strange symbols and runes, and their reflections seemed to move on their own accord. Panic set in, and I tried to leave the room, but the door had vanished, leaving me trapped in the supernatural maze. As I moved deeper into the mirrored labyrinth, the reflections around me began to distort and contort. They whispered cryptic messages that sent a chill through my soul. I could hear them taunting me, their voices growing louder and more sinister with each passing moment. I desperately tried to find an exit, but the mirrors seemed to multiply, trapping me in an endless nightmare. Time lost all meaning as I wandered through the maze of mirrors, my sanity slipping away. My reflection in the glass became twisted and grotesque, a mockery of the person I once was. I knew I had to escape this haunted house, but it felt like an impossible task. Just when I thought I had reached the brink of madness, a faint voice called out to me from beyond the mirrors. It was a soft, comforting voice that cut through the cacophony of whispers. "Follow my voice," it urged. With renewed determination, I followed the voice's guidance, navigating the labyrinth of mirrors until I found a mirror that felt different, warmer. I pressed my hand against it, and the glass yielded, revealing a hidden passage beyond. As I stepped through the mirror, I found myself back in the dimly lit corridor, the room of mirrors now behind me. I couldn't believe my luck. I was free from that nightmarish trap. Exhausted and shaken, I made my way out of the house, vowing never to return. The sun had begun to rise, casting its warm light on the neighborhood, banishing the darkness that had cloaked the house for so long. As I walked away, I couldn't help but wonder about the horrors that house held within its walls. It was a place where the past bled into the present, where mirrors held secrets and shadows whispered malevolently. And though I had escaped with my life, I knew that the haunted house at the end of Elm Street would forever haunt my dreams. A place where reality and nightmare converged in a terrifying dance of the unknown.